What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Mary's Blood. Yes, indeed, Mary's Blood fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, SMB. Hope you enjoy the show. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is Mary's Blood with a tune entitled Moebius Loop. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second. Yeah, this sounds familiar. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Inodoro Pereira. Sure, we'll go with that. And the video has 12,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Man. I love it when uploaders do this. Look, I mean, it's not hard. Just, copy and paste, guys. Come on. Mar-Ease. Sure. Mar-Ease Blood. Moebius Loop. You had one job. You had one job. That's it. You have one job. It is Moebius Loop. It is L-O-O-P. I don't know why L-U-P. I don't get it. And then the apostrophe over here. Guys, come on. I mean, was this uploaded by a 3rd grader? I mean, seriously. Whatever. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I see that bass again. Is she playing a Punisher? Good harmonies. Okay, it's not a Punisher. It kind of looks like a Punisher. have a guitar solo coming up here, so I'm gonna back up just a little bit, and I don't want to stop in the middle. So, the song's good. I got no issue with anything I'm hearing, honestly. Chordal progression is solid. It makes perfect sense. It sounds good. It's pleasing to the ear. The speed sounds appropriate for a song like this. Absolutely. It's fast, but it doesn't feel like it's out of control. It feels controlled. Absolutely. Drummer switching between straight time and double time, like that. Absolutely. Guitar chunking sounds good. I like everything that's happening within the guitar work. The bass I can actually hear. I have to search a little bit for it, but I can't hear her. Not gonna lie, I was watching the video and I saw her playing that bass, and I saw the upper half of the body. I was like, wait a minute, is that a Punisher? I thought she might be playing the a Gene Simmons Punisher bass, and I got a good look at the bottom finally. It's not, but it threw me for a loop there for a second. I was really kind of hoping it was, but it's all right. Vocally, she sounds fine. I got no issue with anything she's singing. She's using vibrato, yes, but she's using vibrato in a very tasteful way. It's not the wavelength of the vibrato. The envelope of the vibrato is not super huge. It's controlled, and it's enhancing the vocals for sure. So it's fine. Like I said, I got no issue with anything I'm hearing. Am I blown away by anything I'm hearing? No, but at the same time, I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, let's see if we're right about this guitar solo. Harmonized guitar solo. False ending. Nice. The vocals at the very end. I got a little Got a little breathy, got a little nasal tony. Take that one line, that just the last ooze. Just take them out. Oh, that's gonna stick with me, and not in a good way. Nuts. I like the big rock and roll ending. I like that. Just vocals. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Mary's Blood with Moebius Loop. Yes, Mary's Blood with the apostrophe after the Y. And Loop spelled L-O-O-P, not L-U-P. Dear Lord. Uploader. Seriously, it's not hard. Just go into the video settings and edit it and fix it. It's not tough. It'll take you 10 seconds. Just please edit it. You have one job. Anyway, this song was interesting. It was a bit of a roller coaster, if I'm being honest. Okay, but to be clear, when we go up, we went up. When we came down, I mean, yeah, there were. Listen, in every song, there's going to be high points and low points. But here's the thing: the low points were still good. It never went down into the bads. So I have no problem with anything that happened during this. It was very enjoyable, a lot of fun to listen to, and a lot of fun to watch as well. So taking everything into account here, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that overall presentation, I'm going to give that an 8.5. Yup, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.5. What does that mean? Well, an 8.5 would translate to a great scale rating. So overall, I think this was a great presentation. It would get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.5, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Let's start with the songwriting. Chordal progressions, really nice, especially the chorus. It's the hook. Chorus is the hook without question. It's got all the things you look for in a chorus. It's got that hookiness. It's got that riff that just absolutely rattles through your head, and it's rattling in mine, and I'm willing to bet it's going to be there for a while. But you know what really kind of stuck out for me more than anything was coming out of the chorus into that riff that they were utilizing the major against the minor. Like main riff to the 4 to the major 3 to the riff, to the root, to the root, to the root, to the 4 to the 3 to the root, just utilizing that major third every once in a while. It just, man, that just absolutely stuck in a very nice way. So it's smart songwriting. It absolutely is. Everything that happened within the chordal progression made sense. It's not like it went off in some weird ways. No, everything, you kind of saw it coming a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know people are going to use the word predictable, and they're going to use it in some sort of a negative context. I don't understand why, because how many other bands have done the same thing? Lots. And they've all had, what? Success. So I don't see an issue with it. The tempo of the song, this was a fast song. This was definitely a driving song. The power, the drive, the push, the feels, the energy were all there in spades. I had no issue with this whatsoever. Drummer was doing a really nice job switching between the double time feel and the straight time feel. Never went into halftime. I thought we were gonna go into halftime. I thought we were. I forgot where it was in the song, but there was a section where I was about to come in with the big headbang, and I was ready to go into the halftime feel, and nope, it was double time instead. And I was like, whoops, let's bop along with the double time feel instead. A little deceptive. I thought that was really clever, and I liked the false ending they had, where it felt like it was going to end, and then they came right back into the song, and I looked, and there was still like another minute and 17 to go, and I was like, oh, false ending. Love it. Yes, that was cool, man. And they did it clean, so I got no issue with that whatsoever. As far as musicianship goes, I'm just gonna lump everybody into the same sentence. Everybody did a great job. I already talked about the drumming. Some great fill work from her as well as the transitioning between feels. Nice steady feels each and every time. Guitar work clean, whether they be chunking away on a 16th note pattern or during the dual soloing, everything was clean across the board. Everything sounded good. Bass, I had to look for it a little bit, but once I found it, I was able to lock into it. Everything that she was playing sounded really good. Vocally, definitely one of the strongest parts of the entire performance was her vocal work. So nice range was demonstrated. I've heard more impressive range from other vocalists, but her range here sounded really solid. And I gotta say, I would rather hear a vocalist with a 2 to 3 octave range that could just absolutely play with that 2 to 3 octaves and utilize the most of it, rather than have a singer with a 5 or a 6 octave range who struggles and, you know, it sounds strained and it's barely able to get out and it's breathy. And I'd rather hear the first option all day long. She utilized her range to the best of her ability, and it sounded great across the board. Except for that last thing at the very ending where she decided to try and go up, and it's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. But other than that, everything else I heard from her sounded just fine. No, I would put this seriously in around, just the song on its own, I'd put it like around an 8.1. Yeah, 8.1 sounds about right. But I'm giving this an 8.5. Why is that? What went wrong here? Nothing went wrong. It's like I've always said on the channel. I've said this literally thousands of times on the channel. And if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know what I'm going to say. So take a deep breath and say it with me, kids.
Sing it out one time.
A live show can help your score or it can hurt your score. And in this case, it absolutely helped a little bit. Let's go down the checklist. Let's see if they checked off all the boxes. Stage presence, check. Yeah, they look like performers. They acted like performers, and they absolutely had the stage presence going for them. Stage energy, check. Yeah, we had some movement and motion on the stage. I've seen more. As a matter of fact, I think I've seen more from them, but even still, they were able to check the box. There was some movement and motion happening on the stage, mostly from the lead vocalist. But no, the others on the stage were involved. They were moving around a little bit as well. So I'll give them the check for sure. Stage interaction, I'm gonna give it a check. There were a couple times. I think I saw 2 instances where we saw stage interaction happening on stage, but that was it. Not a whole lot, especially considering the fact that we had a 5-minute long song. I was really kind of hoping we see a little bit more on that end. But I did get the check, a little bit of a weak check, but still getting the check. Crowd interaction, yes, a lot of crowd interaction. Lead vocalist was taking every opportunity she could to get up on that eagle block and, you know, hands up for the crowd or hands extended out to the crowd. Constantly doing everything she could to get the crowd involved and make the crowd feel like they're a part of the show every single chance she got. So big check on that one. Showmanship, yeah, I'll give it the check. She was doing, the lead vocalist doing a really nice job. Guitar players were doing a really nice job too when they came time for the solo, getting up on the eagle blocks. Smart move. You know, they may not be able to go to center with 2 of them, but even still, if they're able to at least get up on the eagle block, it's something. It's better than standing in the background while you're doing your guitar solo and hiding. You know, I've seen guitar players do that, and it absolutely drives me nuts. So no, showmanship was there. Production. Yeah, you know what? The lighting looked like it was designed to go with the song. So yeah, I'll give it a check for sure. So yeah, taking from an 8.1 up to an 8.5. Now remember, folks, the live show does help, yes, but as we get up higher in score, it gets a little bit tougher for the live show to have that much more of an impact on the overall presentation. But still, bumping up 0.4 while we're in the 8s. That's pretty significant. So, yeah, from an 8.1 to an 8.5 because of the live show. Absolutely. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.5, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.